Welcome to another episode of What's in Your Garage, only on Eric's Garage AZ. Today's episode features a 1948 Plymouth Club Coupe known as the Phat 48. Hey guys, this is Eric with Eric's Garage AZ, and man, I am so excited to bring you another episode of What's in Your Garage right now. I'm hanging out in front of a guy named Phat. His house actually, and what he has in his garage is a beautiful 1948 Plymouth sedan. You got to see this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful stuff. So we're gonna knock right here and see if he's around. All right, and he'll be with us in just a minute because I know we have an appointment. I called and confirmed this morning. Well, here we go. Cool. Yeah, guys, I'm so excited to bring you this car here, man. Super car. Fred, how you doing,
hey,
man?
Eric, how you doing, man?
Good, bud. Good. It's great seeing you.
You too.
Thanks so much for letting us take a look at this car here.
Not a problem.
You know, now I met you at a Westgate Hot Rod Night.
Yep.
Last month.
Yep.
And tonight there's another Hot Rod Night out there, right?
Yes.
So you're getting all ready for that?
Yep. Getting her ready.
That sounds cool. I'll tell you what. Look at this, folks. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous. I think we'd get better pictures if we bring her outside. Can we get her outside to get some shots in the sun?
Not a problem.
All right, cool, man, cool. In the meantime, let's take a look at this thing here. Look at it. Oh, my word. What'd you think of that? That was pretty wicked, crazy cool, wasn't it? Yeah, I like that sound too. So I gotta ask you, man, this thing sounds like wicked cool. What engine do you have in it?
It's a 383 stroke motor.
Okay.
It's got a 471 blower on it.
Jeez, can you take a look at that?
Sure.
Thing? Man. That prop rod there. Oh my word. So come here, Fred, tell me a little bit about this engine. 373 stroke motor.
383.
I'm sorry, and it's got a blower on it. Is it Wieand blower?
Wieand blower.
Okay.
It's a 471. It's got Kelly's crank. It's got a lot of work done to the heads.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. That's
a lot of interior stuff done.
Okay, good. All right, super. Now people are going to be asking, how much horsepower?
Roughly about 525. Yeah.
It sounds like it's got some real serious torque too.
It does. There's a lot of torque.
Really?
Yes.
So it kind of gets up and goes pretty quick.
Really quick.
Yeah. Well, I bet it's a lot of fun to drive.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then with the way it sounds, you're backing it up. You must have a really aggressive cam in it.
Yep, I do.
So when you're at stop signs or stoplights, I bet it turns some heads, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at him smiling. Yeah, right. Dude, this car is just off the chart cool. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I saw some really interesting, like the rear tail light has this ship on that.
Mayflower ship. That's their logo for Plymouth.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the logo and the front emblem, and then the tail light has it.
I saw that.
The steering wheel has it. That's factory steering wheel. Has the logo of the ship.
Can we open the door here? I can slide on in. Now this is all customized as well, right?
Yes, everything inside's been customized.
Okay.
Nothing's original except for the dash and the grill and.
All right. Let's take a look at this here. Now this is that logo you're talking about, the Mayflower, right?
Yes.
Look at this.
put the logo on the door seals.
What's that?
I put the logo on the door seals too.
Oh, look at that. Now looks like this is all white leather.
Yes.
And even the headliner's white.
Yes.
So was the customization done here locally, or was it done elsewhere?
Yes, it was done locally. Todd's interior shop, Todd Jubert.
Okay.
He did the interior, and his father, Chuck.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's Todd's interior shop here in Phoenix?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he's located in Cave Creek right now.
Okay. All right. Very cool.
And it's a Italian white pearl.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This is really spectacular. I don't know if you saw that or not. I showed it to you. Hopefully you paid attention to it. Look at that. So tell us about the color. This is a really unique color, and I don't even know creatively what to call it. What is the color?
I really don't have a color.
Who painted it?
A buddy of mine, Chuck.
Okay.
And we started out, I went looking around for colors that I wanted. I knew I wanted a green, but I didn't know what I wanted.
Okay.
So I kept looking and looking, and finally ended up at the Lexus dealer. And I went through their paint chips, and I found a color that was close to kind of what I wanted.
Really?
And then we took it back to the paint shop, and he spent over a week on painting stuff for me, and he finally said, "Fred, pick a color."
So it's like he was doing samples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And we decided on the color, and it turned out it was a winner.
Is there a particular reason you chose green? Is it like a favorite color? Or you just wanted something different?
I just wanted something different.
Yeah, this is definitely cool.
I didn't want a red or a black or a blue. You know, I wanted something a little different from everybody else.
Well, this is definitely eye-catching. I know I spotted it right off the bat when I was out there in the main court area. Is that where you're going to be tonight? Also, the main court area?
Yes, we're going to be out to the main court tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this thing just popped here. Let's take a look at it. Look at this, folks. I mean, this is. Now this has all been. Is that taillight original?
It's all original.
Okay, all right. So it's been restored.
Restored.
With like new chrome.
I've had it, you know, rebuffed, re-chromed. This piece is cast.
Okay.
There's a few pieces
that's
that's
that,
cast.
like punky metal or whatever,
Yes.
punk metal or something like that. Call it.
And then this is stainless.
Okay.
And
so this has been polished. Was it recast again to make it?
Yes, recast.
Okay.
It actually took me twice to recast that piece.
2 times? Really?
Yeah, to take hold.
Very, very intricate. And look at the way this thing sits. I mean, I love. Come here, Fred. I love the stance on this thing. I mean, you know. So, what kind of suspension are you running on it?
I started with the Chris Alston chassis.
Okay.
And then we changed it up a little bit. I kind of framed it myself a little. You know, we did the back half.
Okay.
Me and my buddy did all the work.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
On this car, I've done most of the work on this car. The only thing I didn't do was the paint and then the interior, but I designed the interior.
Very cool. So all those intricate little designs and whatnot, you did yourself.
Right.
Very cool. Now, so again, the suspension. You said it's on a different, what kind of a chassis again?
It's a Chris Alston chassis.
Chris Alston chassis.
From hub to hub, it's 46 inches wide.
Really?
It's got 2920 tires on it with 14-inch wheels in the rear. It's got a 2-inch body channel on the bottom.
Right here?
Of the door, yeah, all the way down here. This is channeled all the way down. There used to be a chrome strip that went along here.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
So we had to channel the body because the body, when you take the chrome piece, this actually goes out like this.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you actually had to add body pieces to it to drop it lower. Okay, that makes total sense. All right. Look at this. Now show me some of the parts of the inside that you're kind of particularly proud of.
The parts on the doors from the interior shop, Chuck, Todd's father, made all the pieces for this. He made all the door seals. This is a Chrysler emblem. We just cut the wing off, re-chromed it.
Oh yeah, I see that.
These are lights in the doors.
Oh, very cool.
Lights in the console.
I didn't even see that center console underneath the dashboard there. Now, what do these buttons here do? These operate the windows? Or door locks, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
The switches are hidden underneath for the windows.
Where would those switches be?
They're under. They're underneath up here.
Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, to give it more of that original look, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Keep it away from, you know, the stereo is in behind the glove box.
Oh. It also gives it that more original look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Try to keep it as original as possible on the inside, on parts, other than the interior.
Now, tell me about the little design here in the seats. I like that. It adds a little bit of pop to it without being over the top.
Right.
Crazy.
That was my interior guy's idea.
Okay. All right.
I wanted it something different.
Yeah.
And he says, "No, Fred, let's do it this way."
Okay.
So
and it turned out right?
Yes,
All
it
right.
did turn out right.
Now those seats look like they have some pretty serious back bolsters. I bet they're comfortable, aren't they?
They are very comfortable.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. Now what kind of wheels are you running here?
Those are Colorado Customs.
Okay. Now are they one-off for this car?
One-off.
One-off?
For this car.
So they made them for this car?
Made it for this car for SEMA.
Really?
Yes.
So this car, I see you have a SEMA 2015 hat.
Yeah.
So this car was at SEMA in 2015?
2011.
No kidding?
Yes. Wow. 2012, 2011.
Okay.
I got sponsored from Colorado Customs, the steel rubber, Dynomat. There's a few others.
Good for you.
They made me a sign right there. It's sitting right there in the garage.
Is that the 1948 Plymouth?
Yes. That's the sign.
Well, you indicated earlier that we could probably go for a ride in this car.
Absolutely.
Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, stay tuned. We're going to go for a ride. We'll get you up at the end in just a minute. Okay, here we are, and we're going to get ready to go for a ride. So, what does it say? Ignition. Sneaky window switches. All right, now we're going to go, dude. Check it out. Oh. All right, before we go, I got to ask you, what's the coolest thing about driving this car?
The coolest thing.
Yeah, the coolest thing.
Coolest thing is people when they turn their heads going down the road.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll bet, man. And you look really cool driving with your glasses and your hat there. Looks like you are the owner of this thing.
I am the owner.
Yeah, now one thing I forgot to mention was this right here. Now, didn't the 1948 Plymouth have that chrome or stainless steel strip down there?
Yes, they did.
Now, what is this called here in Hot Rod Land?
V-budding.
V-budding?
V-budding, the windshield.
Okay.
So you don't have that big old wide strip that comes down through here like
Right,
this.
okay. All right, that's pretty cool.
It looks way better.
Yes, look at the interior here. Check this out. Oh, and it's got a cool automatic transmission. You feel this? Dude, I am not shaking this camera like this. This has got some serious cam action in it. Whoa. Look at this, looking out the front. This is huge window area too.
Yeah,
you can see really, really well, so in case you see some people doing whatever, but this is so cool. And all these gauges, now those gauges down there, they're all new gauges, right? They're not old school gauges.
All new.
Okay, all right. But they still have that old school look because they're round and they're analog.
Right.
All right, that makes sense.
Now, if I had to do over again, I would change to more of a classier looking gauge, but
Okay.
it works with the car, so
Right.
that's why we have it.
Right. I don't know if you heard that at all. Yeah, you did. You're listening. Well, I know you guys can't smell it, but I smell it, and I know you know it does it. Yeah, it kind of chews up that rubber a little bit, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, that is sweet. Man, Fred, this car is just off the chart cool, man. Golly. Yeah, I can see why you win a bunch of awards or whatnot.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this one.
I'll bet, man. Now, you've had several other cars before. You were mentioning off camera that you kind of grew up in the car world, and you and your dad and whatnot. And now, what made you decide to get a rare car like this 1948 Plymouth? This is like a 48 Plymouth business coupe to compete with like the Ford and Chevy business coupes, or
this is a 48 Plymouth Club Coupe.
Club Coupe, okay.
The business coupe didn't have no back seats.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
All right.
I saw one of my friends drive one, and I just liked the lines of the car. And I said, I thought in my mind, I could do something way different. And I had it right there in my mind.
Really? Good for you. Well, it's good that it sounds as though like the builder, you said you built the car yourself, but also whoever helped you must have tapped in your brainwave somehow through telepathy or something like that to create this, because this is your creation.
Yes.
And somehow it came together with exactly what you want on.
Yeah, it did. It came out just the way I wanted. When I first brought the car home, my wife looked at the car and she says, "What is that?"
Really?
Yeah. She goes,
like, what is that in a bad way?
Yeah. She's like, "Really?" And I go, just wait till I get done with it. You'll like it.
And I noticed you have an automatic transmission, which has to be a lot easier to drive than a stick would be in this car.
Oh, yeah.
And it kind of fits the cool cruising mode of this car, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Cruise is nice. The transmission's had a lot of work done to it, and then it's got like a 2600 stall converter in it.
All right.
So.
And that stall converter is for when you want to, say, launch it, if you will.
Launch it from a rolling, like a little, probably from a 10, 15 mile an hour punch.
Yeah.
And then the torque converter kicks in.
That's pretty cool.
It's a California home shot.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And looking over here, I see you're a Good Guys Award winner. So first of all, that's pretty tough to do, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And what award did you win?
I got Ogden Chrome.
Ogden Chrome?
Ogden Chrome.
Very cool.
And Phat Fender Award.
Nice. This thing definitely has some fat fenders.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, that's what makes it look so cool, because other cars, you see other cars out there, and like this one, well, looking at the color, you naturally gravitate towards it, but then you have those big fat fenders and the big fat rear quarter. It looks like a sexy chick cruising down the street, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. We'll be wrapping up here in a minute, folks, but before we do that, Fred, thanks again for the opportunity to be part of this, and also to let us go for a ride in your car. Is there anything else you want to say about this particular car before we say goodbye to our fans out there in Eric's Garage AZ land?
I just hope everybody has fun.
Right on.
Like I am in this car.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Cool, man. Thanks. All right, remember, folks, have fun out there. If you're an automobile enthusiast, an automotive enthusiast, you know what we're talking about. Please like, subscribe, share, and remember, in Eric's Garage AZ land, we say, drive it like you stole it, bitches. Peace out.
Dead stop.
From a dead stop, what?
It's hard to keep the tires from spinning. It just
yeah, I know.
Even with those with the big tires, it's still spinning.
I know. It's fun. Look at the smile on your face. It's got to be a ride to drive. I mean,
it is.
You just look like you're having the time of your life with this crazy thing.
It's awesome time.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So
very cool.
I'm enjoying it.
Good for you, man. You should.
Yeah.
I mean, the cars are made to be driven, aren't they?
It's absolutely yes.
Yep.